Hi, Duane Duggan, RE/MAX Boulder video podcast. Today we have Jessica Shanahan with us with Premier Lending, who is an affiliate here at RE/MAX Boulder. Our topic today is what is happening with interest rates. So why don't we just look back a little second, Jessica, and see what happened like last year? What had the rates kind of been averaging during the last year?
You know, rates were under 4 last year, and that's across the board. Jumbos were under 4, conventional conforming were under 4, FHA, of course, was under 4, and that all went away just right around the election.
Okay, and so that brings up, we're in a new year. We have a new presidential administration. Is the push for rates to go up happening?
Well, yes, I mean, they're up. We saw that on November 8th, we saw that happen. And so they've just kind of been gradually going up. They did hit a peak in December and have kind of started to settle, but we're in the 4s now.
Okay.
I mean, FHA, we're still a little under 4, but conventional conforming, we're at 4 1/8 to 4 1/4. And I think we're going to just see that it's sort of up and down for all of 2017. Like you said, new administration, and so no one really knows what the market is going to do.
Okay, and how about jumbos? Are those rising too?
Yep. Okay. Jumbos are up. They're 4 1/4, 4 3/8, I would say. But that's, again, you have to assume I'm quoting on like very best credit score and no points too.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sounds like we'll be in the upper 4s, and gee, how are we going to cross into the 5s?
I mean, I don't know, right? It's like so hard to say. If I knew, I would be a billionaire right now.
Okay.
But I think it's possible that we could get into the 5s for sure. I also think it would be possible for us to just hang right around where we're at right now. So we'll see.
Well, coming off the 3s, obviously people are a little bit nervous about going into the 4s, but when you look back to that 40-year history, it's still an incredible rate.
Right.
How much purchasing power approximately does a buyer lose? Like if the interest rates go up 1%, how much does that set them back as far as their ability to buy?
So it really is that right about that 10%.
10% less purchasing power for every 1% increase in business in interest rate.
And 1% in interest rate, I mean, we still aren't really even to that it's increased 1%. So we've got a little room there, but.
So maybe not too much to worry about. And so like if you're an FHA buyer, I heard that mortgage insurance, the lowering of the mortgage insurance was repealed. So do you remember what the old rate was compared to the new, or how big a difference is it now?
The old one, I mean, on a $250,000 purchase price, it would save you like $50 a month under if they actually lowered the monthly mortgage insurance premium. But they didn't. It never really went into effect,
right? They were going to do it by a certain time, and then it got repealed.
Yes, exactly. So kind of a bummer, because I know, I had clients that were qualified on that lower mortgage insurance premium, and now that's just a phone call or an email that I have to make that says, actually, here's a more accurate payment for you. Kind of a drag to explain that, especially to first-time home buyers, which a lot of them are when you're buying as an FHA.
Okay. Any other changes coming up in any of the programs that you've heard rumors of, like changes in VA programs, FHA, or?
The FHA mortgage insurance premium was really the biggest one. I will just remind you and our listeners, watchers, that we broker directly to Fannie and Freddie. So there's a lot of overlays that we don't have. If there's something weird like your bank or your lender is saying, I have to have 2 years tax returns, and that's not working for you, maybe come and see us, because that's not a hard and fast rule with us.
Okay. All right. Well, it'll be interesting to see what interest rates do in the year ahead. Jessica, thanks for being here. If somebody wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Sure. So they can reach me directly at 720-833-7964, or our website is www.premierlens.com.
Thank you, Jessica. Duane Duggan, RE/MAX Boulder video podcast, signing off.